My name is Travis Bader with Silvercore Outdoors. At the time of recording this is one day after the election. That didn't go the way I thought it would. To help clear my head, I decided to head out to the beach. It was low tide, walked out for about a mile, picked up some Dungeness crab for lunch, and on my walk back, I get a text message from the NFA, and they asked if I could put together a bit of a talk for the AGM. I've had a little bit of time to think about this, and it got me thinking about that conversation that I'm sure we've all had, where someone asks, sometimes with curiosity, sometimes with contempt, why do people even need guns? It's a question built on assumption, and when we take the bait, we're already arguing on their terms. We don't owe a defense, we owe the truth. And sometimes the most powerful things we can do is just not argue, but to ask a better question, to offer a steady voice, not a louder one, to shift the perspective instead of chasing the frame. Because we need to shift the perspective. It's been a heavy few years. More restrictions, more political hostility, another election, and more uncertainty for firearms owners. But we've been here before. And we've made history before. We helped end the long gun registry. We pushed legal challenges into the spotlight. We've built businesses and communities that remain strong, even under constant pressure. And every one of those wins came from people who chose to show up. People who believe their voice, their presence, and their persistence matter. Changes never come from winning. Not for government. Not for gun groups, not even for court rulings. It comes from individuals who decide they won't be boxed in by somebody else's story. We lose ground the moment we let others define the conversation. So instead of reacting, we need to redirect. Because this was never just about safety. It was never about trust. It's about control and the political expedience and convenience of targeting those who are easiest to silence. Gun owners make for an easy scapegoat. We're painted as dangerous, irresponsible, or outdated because it's easier than having an honest conversation about enforcement, crime, or social breakdown. And if we don't speak clearly, others will keep speaking for us. That's where organizations come in. They matter deeply, but giving money to a gun group isn't the end of your duty. It's the beginning of your responsibility. Because no organization can carry this alone. They need more than support. They need a movement of individuals willing to speak, act, and lead. This fight doesn't get won by delegation. It gets won by engagement. We're not waiting for permission. We're not asking for approval. We are standing because it's our right, our responsibility, and our legacy to protect. The future of firearms in Canada won't be decided by politicians behind closed doors. It will be decided by the voices and actions of those who refuse to be silent. Every conversation that you have, every person that you mentor, every time you lead by example, especially when it'd be easier to just stay quiet, you're shaping what comes next. The future doesn't belong to those who sit quietly and hope for better. It belongs to those who stand up, speak clearly, and live boldly. So, don't wait. Don't whisper. Don't hand away the pen that writes your future. Stand tall. Be the difference. And never ever forget, we're not done. Not even close.